Well, you know, something else could go wrong. I could forget to turn on the microphone while streaming. So look, I'm back. I'm a fucking amateur, but I'm back. And the last few days have not gone well for me, and this is just a topper. I poured a beer all over my keyboard and my desk. Got on the floor. I made a massive mess. And I've had to swap out keyboards to an old one that I kept in reserve, but is not a very good keyboard. That's part of the reason I got rid of it. Because my other keyboard is full of beer and ruined. This one of the legs is missing. So I can't kickstand it up, and so my wrists are in a negative position. That's not great. But we're back with Italy here, with Genoa. There's beer on my fucking monitor. Yeah. Right. So let's just fucking play some fucking games. Maybe I'll be better then. This is me, right? Yeah. So I don't have any enemies as of yet. But it's time to make some. We don't really have many troops. It looks like this is it. Which is unfortunate. We got some recruits kind of spread around. So we want to go for Venice or Sicily right now. And I think the answer to that is Venice. Let me see, where's my spy? He's in Malone. Go over here. Oh, this keyboard's so much louder. Let me dig something up real quick. Fucking Amazon. Orders. Past year. 2019. In 2019, I don't know what, March? No, later than that. This is backwards. Why would it be backwards, you cunts? A plus June. The 5th? It was in July. Maybe later. Fucking Maze Bowl there. I don't remember ordering that far ago. I'm looking for when I ordered my fucking keyboard so I can reorder keyboard because that one's definitely ruined. I mean, an entire pint of the hoppiest of hoppy beers got poured into it. And it's never gonna work right again. That's just, I mean, keyboards, you know. But these were relatively inexpensive keyboards. They were the cheap ones. I like the cheap ones because the keys are easy to press and they don't make a lot of noise. I hate clicky clacky keyboards. There we go. Oh, they've gone up in price quite a bit. What did I pay for them? I paid $13.65 for them. You're now $20. Which fucking sucks. They're pretty good keyboards. I like them quite a bit. I'm gonna order a new one. I'm gonna have it sent ASAP. Oh, Amazon's delaying all items from man, that shipping's awful. I'm not doing that. Why would I ever purchase something with that sort of shipping? That's awful. Fuck you for even suggesting that. Like literally, that's just like anti-customer. You don't want to sell me shit, then don't sell me shit. But fucking that was giving me a May shipping date for a fucking keyboard. That's awful. Renewed. It's KB216. It's the Dell KB216. Wait. That's 2 and 2. I'm gonna have to shop around. I can't buy that one. What a shame. I'm not paying $20 for a keyboard. Keyboards are disposable items. Alright, so there's a bunch of people in Venice. They're all pointing stickmen. I'm sure they still have Ragusa. They might have this too. Sicily probably has Africa at this point. Or at least some of it, right? This is the save where I gave the AI, a Pope, a big chunk of... No, I gave him Bel El Elena, but I'm pretty sure they don't have it anymore. I don't want to cheat to find out, though. So let's see. We're trying to refresh ourselves of the status of things. This guy's old. He's young. He's young too. Angostino's young as well. One oldie, one youngie per stack. We're gonna have 2 stacks, right? Mateo de Oreo here. Not that one. Take this one. Very, very dramatic music. Totally inappropriate. And why don't you take Spinola? And then you guys will be together here. I don't really want to use these mercs because they cost so much to upkeep. So I'm gonna disband them all. And these guys are useless too. I would never recruit a crossbow in this game ever if I had a choice. So we're getting rid of those as well. When you're Italian, Michael Weston Ichi. Michael Weston Ichi. When you're Italian. It's probably not as obscure a reference as I think it is, but it feels real obscure. When you're Italian. Oh, here's Angostino. Spinola. Oh, okay. So Spinola is a general, not a dignitary or a noble. Let's go around and get some recruits. We got 24 turns and we have most of Italy. That's quite the Blitzkrieg? No, what is an Italian pastry that I can make a pun about Blitzkrieg with? The eclair? No, that's French. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Who's this? Oh, look, Norwegians. Oh, hi. You like it there? Okay, yeah. Alright. Moving forward, we finally clicked the turn counter like 20 minutes into this fucking disaster of a fucking stream. Yeah. This keyboard sucks. The key depth is real far. Like my keyboard's to be basically, you know, touchscreen like. A little bit deeper, but not much. To make no noise, but the key to be solid enough that it doesn't click hollow when you click on it. No buckling springs or any mechanical bullshit. Because those make too much fucking noise. And they require too much work to push down. You can't tell me that any like gamer is using those effectively. They're too hard. And disposable keyboards like this, you pour beer in them and you throw them away. It's no big deal. Yeah, I'll do that. We get a jihad against Jerusalem. At the same time, we got a crusade. We got a crusade against Cairo? Yeah, we're not doing that burn mission. We have no interest in taking that castle at this time. I think we technically are enemies of Holy Romans, but we need to focus on Italy. And getting rich in Italy. And keeping these Sicilian cunts out of my fucking country, if you know what I'm saying. Sicilian cunts. So I'm gonna take this boat down here real quick and double check that they don't have this. They lost it to Sicily. Did Sicily take it, or did they lose it to the Moors and then Sicily took it back? That's interesting. I'm certain Sicily couldn't have taken it. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it because they would still be burning in hell perpetually. All right, well, that's interesting. Come back here and get this 2. There's 3 there. We're gonna recruit all the pointy stick men in the world. Get this guy send him north. March. Okay, we knew about that guy. It showed us a green line. It went and stuck on him. I don't know what he's doing in my fucking territory anyways. Tempted to just kill him right now. Where's my diplomat? Let's see. And we made contact with the Portuguese. We have their map and stuff too. We did with the Crusader the Crusader skates. We're allies with the Byzantines, right? No, interestingly enough. It seems fairly short-sighted on my part. Well, we're not gonna reach these guys, but we'll try. Don't have any other agents about. Oh, we do. We have Cuvée in Pomerania. I see. He's headed up here to the Norwegians and the Danish. It's the other half of that beer. It's good. Too bad I spilled it all over the place. It's sticky. It's still sticky. What a mess I made too. Jesus, I haven't spilled that badly in a while. I mean, taking out a keyboard. That's rough. If my computer had been in a slightly different place, I would have blown my computer. Well, the beer would have ended up in it, but fortunately, the beer ended up only on the keyboard side of the desk. Jinja, the affectionate, has come of age there. I don't really care to take a side on this, but I'm certainly not going to side with the Kumeans. There we go. She should marry her uncle. Agostino, she should marry. I think he's right here, right? Matteo, Agostino, there we go. So she's in Boulogne. Agostino, who is extremely disloyal. So that helped a little bit. Let's pop by here real quick. Have the Doge give his oh, he doesn't have it. He's already given it out. Okay. Does the counselor have it? He does. Alright. Have the counselor to go visit Agostino. And go in here. There you go. And then let's send Spinola into that group. And Matteo? Man, what is with these disloyal fuckers? I will get some more units transferred over. You're blasting me out here, fucking Pretzel. Man, Pretzel's just got the most generic, like, waste music of all time. It's totally not worth using, but I keep using it, you know, because that's who I am. I'm an asshole. It's really difficult to find halfway decent music that isn't rights protected. Especially when you're not trying to make ownership of it or pay for it. I guess you could say, oh, well, then why don't you fucking pay for something? It's like, because it's not actually worth any fucking money. And half of it's this Pretzel equivalent junk too. And it's just like, I don't want to pay for this. I don't know. Maybe I should like pay for Epidemic Sound or something. Or Kevin McKevin. So many things to click on. Okay, did you move this turn? No. Heading north. And you jump on him. Jam on it. Another guy. There's a boat here. Nobody in it. Stop by there. Pick up one of those guys. Go up there. Pick up 2 of those guys. Go here. Pick up 3 guys. It's like fucking Uber Pool. Is that how Uber Pool works? I don't know. I've never actually ridden in an Uber. I'm from the past. It's true, I am from the past. I'm like kind of like midway down the side. It's a little weird. But I don't want to cover the money and the turn counter where I normally would be. I could make myself transparent and put those on top. Did you hear that new Bob Dylan song? I heard the first measure of it, and then I spilled beer all over my desk. Man, if there was ever a guy who shouldn't be making rights claims at this point because of where he is in his career, it is fucking Bob Dylan. Am I right? Holy shit, I'm right. Yet, all of Bob Dylan's stuff copyrighted. Why? Who the fuck knows? You know, he's produced a lot of great music in his life, and he's like this really talented guy, but like, I mean, how much more money does he need to make from art? It's not, and it's not a question of how much right does he have to make money. It's a question of how much more does he really need. And at a certain point, like if you are a popular musician and you have made a career of getting people to buy your records and shit, to continue charging for them just seems greedy. Just plain old greedy. You can go there. That's a stack, baby. Baby, apparently. Baby! There's one from here. Doge salad? Ensalada, right? That's Italian for salad, right? I think that's right. I mean, don't ask me because I don't speak Italian, but ensalada, I'm pretty sure is salad. With salad. It's Italian for with salad. Doge with salad. Yeah, can I get a doge with salad? A doge? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units out of 2 stacks. The reason we want 2 stacks is because the Sicilians are the Venetians are no fucking pushovers, man. Like going at them with less than 2 stacks is very short-sighted. Because you'll have to stop halfway through, you know. Okay, so they have Zagreb, interestingly enough. They don't usually get Zagreb. They usually lose that to Hungary. Like Hungary beats them to it. I guess not this time though. Where is my other diplomat? Oh, here he is. Why are you fucking here? Gotta go catch up with that Swede there. Get this guy up with the Danes. Going to the next turn. So I'm trying to form Italy. They're in stainless steel. There's a King of Italy flare. You know, I'll show you what it looks like, sort of. But it's like a little marker, and it gives you like a command and a couple authority or something like that. But you have to have everything, including Rome. So you have to piss off the Pope, basically. So my theory with pissing off the Pope is The crusade looks like it's over because that English army up north of Milan there doesn't have a cross on it anymore. So did somebody win? They must have won. Let's see. We should be told right now. No, it's still going. The Holy Roman Empire just joined. What are you doing here if you're not on crusade? Oh, they were on crusade. They've fallen out. Aren't they excommunicated? Yeah, they are. So they got kicked out. Kicked out of Crusade Club. First rule, Crusade Club! I don't know, really. The Jihad is gonna take out Jerusalem soon. Alright, so when you own a territory in this mod, you get these little, like, entitlements. And there is one for Italy, once you own all the Italian towns. Alright, so recruiting right along. We're still a few short of the 2 full stacks we want to start a war with the Venetians. Yeah, that's it there. So Bologna is going to recruit this turn, right? And so is Pisa. Yeah, okay, great. So move you over here. Take a troop from Pisa. Take one from Bologna. Now we're like 4 off. This is one of our full ones. Let's put them right there on the bridge. I think we'll use the other one to like jump ahead and try to cut off any reinforcements coming from Zagreb and Ragusa. Ragusa is pretty thinly defended for what it's worth. There's only 4 units in there. We saw about half stack in Venice. Oh, the old general died, and one of our kids grew up. I see. Jimmy Nano. Jimmy Nano. Okay, sure. I mean, that's definitely not being pronounced correctly, but, you know, I still said it. Did he grow up in Bologna? No. Is he in Genoa? He is. So... Yeah, okay. Join the Doge. What else? We still need like 3 more pointy stickmen before we're ready to try to take on Venice. I mean, we could go now, but it doesn't feel right, does it? Let's move this diplomat up here. Arse. Yeah, sure. We'll get an alliance that we don't really care about. Alright, that's interesting. They have most of Scandinavia. I'm actually kind of surprised. Aha! And we'll get the Norwegians down here, who we've clearly met before, but don't have their map, which is an interesting choice. Oh, we do have their map, they just don't have anything new. Okay, huh. So we know all the Christians now, but we don't know the Byzantines' map. And actually, well, we'll see about that. The Byzantines have a habit of like invading Italy repeatedly and not doing anything until you're at your weakest and then attacking Bari. I'm a little afraid of that. So the great beer spill of 2020, which took out my keyboard and has... I clearly didn't wipe this counter very well. What a mess. It's like the molasses flood in Boston. What a disaster. My poor keyboard. It's just over there and I can just see like stuff seeping out of its keys. It's just it died from beer, from overly hoppy beer. This is like this insanely hoppy, what is it? Experimental IPA from the local brewery that I poured into it. Tragic, really. This guy has no relatives to marry, so there's no incest options available for him, so he can marry some random woman. This one is going to marry her uncle here, because, you know, that's how we do it in Medieval 2. I think there is like negative consequences for I think there are negative consequences for incest in this game. I think. Oh, I didn't realize we got one there that turn. Let's go pick him up.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Oh, we're getting so close. Other recruits to get. None there. One down here. None. Okay. So, it was Ancana, right? No, it was Bari. Oof. I take the long trip up north. We're so close now. I can anticipate it. It's like, oh. Oh wait, no, that's hops. I thought I was feeling emotions, but it's just sticky beer. The other one. All right. So, what's that? Okay, so the crusade is not. We're not expired from our responsibility for it, and it hasn't taken anything, obviously. So let's see. Is there anybody down here? Not that we can see. I wonder where the English went. They were up here. If I were the English and I'd gotten down here and I got kicked out of the crusade, I would have taken Burn. Because I'm not taking it. And no one has taken it yet, though, because the mission has not expired, so... okay, yeah, next turn. So there's not much of a threat there from Zagreb. Oh, there's the French Crusader army. I always like to, if possible, sneak in and grab Crusade credit right before the AI takes the Crusade city. So like wait till like the last turn. Make sure the AI has a Crusader army. Join the Crusade, hit end turn, and then they win it and you get XP for it. If you don't though, then suddenly you're having to move to the target or leave the Crusade. It's never good. It's a risky maneuver, but if it looks like they have it, it's sometime worth it. Alright, so, you know, they don't seem to have any other field armies. Venice has got pointy stickmen and cavalry militia, so... any more recruits available? Thank you, I'll have that one. Oh, one from Genoa as well. I think we've got our designated military now. Alright, that's what we wanted. So, let's move him here. And the Doge will head for Venice. And then Agostino here will jump on the boat and cut off any army from this way. Or maybe we should help at Venice, because there's nobody here. I think that's what we'll do. We'll help at Venice and then we'll jump ahead. And because that's just dumb militia, there's no way we're fighting that. It's just not worth it. We'll just auto through it. And because we'll have 2 stacks of dumb militia on it, we'll pay with lives, but it doesn't matter. They were cheap to recruit. We had to wait, but not that long. So... yeah, that guy. Oh, Pretzel. Such a questionable music choice. Seriously, it's the most generic stuff possible on the internet. Like, I could not find more generic music. Head up to Bologna. Oh, what's this? This is a Sicilian Crusader army. Francesco de Latini. He's gonna, what, disembark from here? I mean, why would you come to my territory? You got a fucking port. Go there. You fucking bastard. Alright. Next turn. Right? This is when the war against the Venetians starts. Oh, they recruited. They knew. They heard me. They're fucking stream sniping. Stupid Venice and your stream snipe. Son of a bitch. I don't think Venice has been stream sniping. Just it's unlikely, given that it's the 12th century for Venice. I've basically created the plot of Assassin's Creed now. I'm in the future, going back in time to live events that already happened and change humans' destiny. And the AI, of course, cannot see that. Or can it? No, okay, it can't. Alright, so, have the Doge attack. It's interesting that he went to that fucking square instead of the one at the bridge, but whatever. And the counselor joins him. Alright, that's more than enough, right? And then let's do that. What did we build? Right. Can't really do anything else there. Ancona. Still working on that. This will need a tax break. Now Lentini is headed north. That's an interesting choice. How do you think you're going to get around Ancona? It's going to take you like 4 turns to move around Ancona. Whatever. Who did I break up with? Hungary. Denmark. Hungary and Denmark weren't my real friends anyways. The Crusader states and the Moors signed a peace treaty. Did they win the jihad? No, but this Turkish army is going to fucking slaughter them. Oh man, this fucking keyboard that I've replaced in, it's so noisy. I don't know if you can hear it, but the keyboards are like clack, 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 clack. Oh, the Scots. What's up? Hey, laddie. It's probably racist, but Scots, you know. The Pope probably doesn't like me right now, so let's give the Pope a little monetary incentive. Hey, buddy, what's up? I just wanted to drop by and give you 2,500 florins. Just 'cause you're the Pope. Thanks, buddy. See ya. So that brought me up a couple ranks, so that's nice. Being in Italy and being subject to papal sanction is pretty dangerous. Like the Pope, you know, can declare against you or not even excommunicate you and just steal your land, just attack you. That's why we need to get this fucker out of here. Genoa is in favor of a secular Italy. All right, end turn. This is on the Epic soundtrack. I feel like it doesn't really fit. Hey. This is like hold music for like a Chinese company. It says functional function waiting for you next call. Are you having problems with your salad spinner? Go to saladspinner.ru.ca.cn for hits and tips. A representative will be with you shortly. That's what Pretzel. I've discovered Pretzel's secret. Okay, the Pope doesn't want me to do anything there, but I got an idea, Peppy. How about I just give you a little bit more money? 2,500 to be exact. It's a gift from me to you. No reason to mention it. Don't worry. And then I ignore you anyways. So which one's the Doge? This one's the Doge. We should save it, but I think we're gonna win anyway. So let's do it. Nice. All right, so we've got quite the advantage there. We paid for it in lives. Roughly, we had about 7,000 people there, so roughly a third of those people are dead. Maybe a quarter. Oh man, look at that money. Nah, we'll just occupy it. I mean, we want it functional. We're Italians. We just don't want other people in charge of Italy. Just us. The Just Us Club. That's brutal. Fighting city battles in this game is super annoying. So I never do it. Unless I absolutely have to. Or I'm on the defensive. Outside, I'll fight them. Where the AI decides to come out, heck yeah, I'll take that any day. And you should win those pretty much all the time anyways. Alright, drop him off. Pick up these full ones here. Jump on the boat. Alright. And let's head to Ragusa. We're gonna backdoor the Italians in Ragusa, the Venetians in Ragusa. I beg your pardon. Yes, that's what I said. I don't really want Ragusa right now, but I do want to eliminate Venice. How badly did I piss off the Pope? It's fine. He's mine. It's cool with him. Alright, so there's negative pop growth here, and that's how you get diseases and everybody dies. Like, you gotta avoid that as much as possible. 1.5% even on low. That's not good. What do we have available? The City Hall? The church? Public health 5%. Let's do the Abbey, then the City Hall. I'm still worried about that. You definitely don't want your troops to get the plague. And negative population growth in the city is not good for plague-free Fridays. All right, let's recruit what we can across the kingdom. Why don't you retrain instead? This is like the KLF now. Moo, moo. Alright, recruited what we could. Let's get England's map, huh? Sure, we're friends, right? I don't care. I don't care. Let's get an update from Paris. Well, just go there. Thank you. Alright. So we broke the war between Scotland and England and Norway. So you're welcome, England. I'm sure you're gonna fuck that up next turn anyways. Oh.
Hello, Your Highness.
Yeah, how do you feel about marrying your uncle? Where is he? Is he here? He is. Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. I mean, go and marry your uncle, Uncle Fucker. And end of turn. She's an Uncle Fucker. Goddamn Uncle Fuckers. There are more people interested in checking on me playing this game. They don't generally stick around than 7 Days to Die, which I find interesting because this game is 20 years old. Maybe it's the small crowd that or people that are interested in watching me are all into strategy games. Maybe this is just a better game. I don't know.
Yes.
Marry your uncle.
How am I to serve our people?
Nice.
My lord.
What's up?
Is he wealthy?
His loyalty was desperately low. Yeah, of course he's into his niece. Great. Brag about that. Okay, we got one more girl coming up, but there's nobody in family to marry, if you know what I'm saying. Well, that's armor, right? So our population growth is even more negative. We need to get out of the city before everybody gets the plague. So we'll do that this turn. We need to go around the kingdom and recruit people to re-strengthen that troop. Alright. Not getting that many. We're gonna leave behind this guy and this guy. And we're gonna come outside. I beg your pardon. When you do that, you get in trouble from the police. I'll go there. Don't come outside, kids. People will watch. No. Yes. It's an honor to lead these armies. Yeah, this guy Boulogne and the guy in Boulogne can go to there and join Doje with salad. Bari's got another one, so head north. Cagliari. Okay, we're gonna need the boat for this. Got some nice ships, some quick ships. With that, are you doing another one as well? No.
Yes.
Head back north.
Yes, my lord.
Great fun and excitement. Come. Okay. Let's see. Do you got an updated map for us, Paris? La France? No. No. He's like, fuck you. Go check out what's going on there. Give the Pope some money. Maybe just 1,000 this time, you know. We're not doing anything offensive this turn. That went up we went up across there. Here's that Crusader army. They still haven't made it out of the fucking peninsula yet. Looks like Ragus is still pretty exposed. Oh, that's dangerous to us. We're about the same size, but they're all veterans. So we're not even gonna hang out here. We're gonna head right back and hope they don't find us. And then we're gonna put Ragusa under siege, and we'll use all the ladders. There's nobody in it. Hopefully they're not too nearby. They're not in here, so they must have walked away somewhere. Maybe I passed them and they're headed north. Oh, Vari's not pleased. Not sure why. There's some disorder there. I'm not sure what that's about. Alright, next turn. What's it take to submit your music to Pretzel? Just like overwhelming belief in your own personal mediocrity? Yeah. It's like the soundtrack to a knockoff film. Like, you know, a movie comes out about Troy and you know, somebody makes a movie at the same time about a city called Toy. Like, oh, hey. Actually, they'd probably just make another Trojan War one because that's not protected. Oh, who won the crusade? Not me. Catholics, quote unquote. Let's see who it is. The Hungarians. Okay, they got a full stack in there. That won't last. I find the crusade never holds on to territory. Like, they took Cairo, great. But, like, the thing to do now, right, would to be follow up that crusade with another stack or two, if you're Hungary, and take other cities in Egypt. But they'll never do that, of course, so. It's one of those things that the AI is consistently incapable of. Like, it cannot sustain the crusade at all. It can usually take whatever the crusade target is, but has no luck holding it or expanding it all. I played a migration the other day where I took Aragon, right? And I put all the troops in a boat, mercenary boat, on turn 1. And I took us down to Egypt, and I cut through the little corner of the Sinai, and I went and I made Medina my capital. It didn't last. But it was interesting. I like the idea of moving people around the map. It's fun. Migration games. Alright, so Venice showed up to help themselves. And that's no joke of an army. It's pretty well balanced, too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what? 4 spears, a heavy infantry unit, a bow, some light horse, and a heavy horse. I think they're gonna be involved in the fight if I fight that. So we'll see. He can't move anymore. Is there anybody free right now? No. We might have to reinforce that group before we attack. We'll control S it and look in a second. Where's this guy? Do you want to see what we can get from the Moors as far as maps are concerned? Let's see. Oh, we didn't even have trade rights with them. Yeah, we'll pay you. And all right. Well, that's interesting. They really haven't lost anything. Mercia has changed hands. They didn't move east at all, so the Sicilians must have all of this. Okay. Never get into a land war. Or no. A battle of wits to the death with a Sicilian. I know. A battle of wits when death is on the line. Something like that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so we do have to fight him. We might win this. Let's auto it and see. We did. About equal casualties, and frankly, considering the superiority of the units in that stack, that little side stack, that's a pretty good result. Pope's a little pissed, but we killed the Doge. We're pretty close to exterminating Venice now. Clean up these stacks. Don't want you. And there's no more rookies around. You? So fix this. We're gonna leave this a castle, which we don't normally do, but I'm feeling it today. And oh yeah, recruit those bows. I head north. Oh. Okay. We need reinforcements before we try to face that. Let's stay here. We'll have to wait for Doge with Salad. How's the Pope feeling? He's fine. He doesn't mind. He's like, go ahead and exterminate the Venetians. I don't fucking care. Okay, Pope. No problem. I'll exterminate them all you like. No. 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 You'll be rebels before you know it. So we're making some progress on our Italian mission here. We've almost eliminated the Venetians. When we get our reinforcements over there, we should be able to take them on in 2 or 3 turns from now. And finish them off. You know, finish them off. Everything's an innuendo with me. So I just have like the lowest form of humor possible. It's just all dick jokes and sex jokes. I'm incapable of not making innuendo. If you know what I'm saying. My merchant died, as if I ever recruited a merchant ever. Maybe if you play on hard or something, I don't know. I don't play on hard. I play on medium. Because hard isn't fun. If I recall correctly. It's been years and years and years and years and years and years and years since I've done that. Yeah, I mean, we probably won't be here that long, so we might as well do it. Let's go ahead and get the next war galley, sure. Ooh, there's one. Ooh. One from Venice, nice. How you doing, Venice? Not well. You're still hemorrhaging population, which is not a good sign. But you haven't built the church or the city hall yet, so. All right. So we could take both of those, right? Take them to there. Move this guy in. This guy across. Jump in with Doge with salad.
Our troops together.
Now we got a full stack. You can go to below.
Onward.
Another one here. We'll just wait for those recruits. Doge with salad will be ready to move next turn.
We shall continue at first light.
Ragusa, nothing we can do there except up armor those guys. So we'll do it. We'll want those next. Go ahead and get the whorehouse as well. Whorehouse. Oh, Aragon, let's see. Trade rights map. And you want an alliance?
It
Yeah.
seems we have reached this
Nice.
was a good
Nice.
for our peoples.
Alright, that's Sicilian. I've never seen Sicily take this. That's gonna make my life a little bit harder. Maybe I'll move the Pope there. How's the Pope doing? He's alright. Hey Pope, I got a gift for you. It's 2,500 florins. And the Pope's like, oh, you're my best friend, Genoa. For now. Pope's infantry is really good. Their pointy stickmen are the pointy stickmen. I don't know where I was going with that. Oh, this guy rebel? Look at the guy north of Venice. Wasn't that a Venetian 2 turns ago? It ain't no more. Ain't no Venetian.
This is a beautiful position to ambush from.
Okay. Well, we're making some positive progress. I'd like to finish the Venetians before I finish today. We'll see. We're close to finishing the Venetians, I believe. Unless they've taken something secret. Ooh. I will take, Oh, hey. Look at this. The fucking Norwegians own Mercia. I will take Scotland's side in that. Nice. Way to go, Ragusa. Alright, I don't really want these bowmen. I just built them because I thought I was leaving them behind. So, we'd rather have pointy stickmen. But actually, while I'm at it, why don't you do this guy instead? And re-up him. Keep that experienced guy experienced. Alright, so... I think we could probably sneak a march in on him, huh? If we land here...
Yes, my lord.
it's too close.
Orders? I seek an honorable yes. Crossing for battle. The day is ours.
Fucking
The
cunts.
enemy are-
Execute. Execute. You're so execute. Oh, you fucking moron. You fucking moron and your fucking Crusader army. Get the fuck out of my territory. Fucking A. Goddamn Crusaders. Filthy Crusades. Don't get me wrong. When it's politically advantageous, I will join them, but it is not. It probably never will be for me, for what it's worth. If I can keep the Pope off my back, that'll be a positive. But that's far-fetched as is. We'll probably recruit there next turn and take the army out of there. Right. So this is Sicilian, huh? What do you know? Never seen that before. What's this? Oh. I want to be in that square. Thank you. That's also Sicilian. Holy shit, what the fuck is going on? They have these African territories too? Because holy shit, they're kicking ass. They're doing much better than I expected them to be doing. Little worried about that. Just a little worried. What a shit show today has been. Oh. Do you think the Hungarians have lost Cairo yet? There's a distinct possibility that they have. Bari's ready to go up. Nice. Normal taxes then. Venice has completed the Abbey. Good. Still on negative pop growth, unfortunately. We'll do those after that, and that, and that, and that. And that. I mean, you cannot do better than that policy. Recruitings. Alright, so... Pointy stick. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll take everybody else. Alright, pointy stick and 2 peasants. I mean, we don't intend to have to defend that, so it shouldn't come up. Does kind of look like the Venetians have an extra territory though, because I don't think this is all yeah, there is a line there. So it looks like they have this town. So let's head over there. Matteo here. Head north. Build this tower. Sneak up this way. Like that. Go back to base. I'm gonna have people convene on Boulogne. Convene. Fuck me. Bari, okay, nobody there. Cagliari, there's one in Cagliari. There's one in Ajaccio as well. So go pick them up. Carpooling. Pool carling. And I can't believe this is how this is sorted out. It's so crazy. Oh yeah, Katerina the Snab. She's in Ragusa, huh? Let's see, Katerine.
Hello, Your Highness.
Nobody for you to marry, right? Yeah, okay. Durazzo. Let's see. You want to marry these guys, huh? We'd align with them. Good job, Katerina. And you got their map. That's hot. Then what? Maybe see if the Hungarians have any family members eligible. See if you can marry some cousin or something. No kids. 2 cross-eyed ones. The Poles gave birth to kids. All right. How's the Pope doing? He's fine. He's fine. He's happy. He's totally okay with the situation and how it's gone. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I got a lot of uniques out of this today, which is unusual for me. People don't really pay attention to me very much. It is what it is. But I managed to get like 7 unique viewers. They all just stop by, they look at where I am, and then they leave. Like, they don't even say anything. Not that it would matter since Pretzel's just fucking spamming the shit out of my chat with song titles. The King of Scotland is dead, and the Command Khan. Scotland! Oh, aye! Scotland! Aye! That's the extent of my Scottish impersonation. Aye, yeah. Oh, aye. I do a Lemmy imitation. Oh. That's it. Oh, let's get this sergeant. Oh, that's my Lemmy imitation. Oh, but you have to do this. You have to reaction cut. Oh, get I. That's my Lemmy. So it's probably offensive and inappropriate, but I mean it in the worst way possible. I mean the nicest way possible. I'd care if he would ever see it. If I ever thought that Lemmy would be offended by that because he actually saw it, I wouldn't do it. But fairly confident that Lemmy will never see anything I ever do, and as such, I'm totally safe to mock the shit out of him. Well, I think he's funny. I guess he's a very confusing person to me. I think you have to have a different sense of humor to understand his jokes, and I don't mean like different, like as in weird. Just not mine. I think back to like his show. What do you mean a pound of feathers and a pound of lead weigh the same? And like that's a joke for him. Like the confusion that some people would demonstrate when confronted with such a, you know, obscure and kind of silly thing. That's confusing for him. He's like, that's funny for him, rather. Displaying that confusion is a joke for him. For me, I'm not sure that's a joke. It's like it's a bit odd, frankly, that he thinks it's a joke. But you know, whatever works for you, I guess.
I shall stop here for the night.
Like the idea that the punchline is displays confusion. ... It's weird, right? I think that's weird. I think it's really strange. So we're done there, so we go down here. So this is too big for us to fight. That looks doable. We're recruiting another spear here. Sphere. Moving north to Boulogne. Wait a turn and then we'll export those guys to the Balkans. Absolutely crazy. Are they at war with each other? They are not. Leon and Portugal and Sicily are allied. That's interesting. I mean, in my games where I don't play Genoa, Marseille is almost always genuine. Genoan? So what do you think? You think Cairo's still in the hand of the Hungarians? I don't know. I know we cannot fight the Venetians at Zagreb with those mixed unit armies with a bunch of pointy stickmen and nothing else. If we manually fought it, we might be able to. And just win on casualties? That'd be gruesome. It's cheap to field these armies, but it's also ineffective, right? It's a news theme. It's innocuous news themes. King of Aragon is dead. Disaster strikes Aleppo. We didn't get burned. Poland over Kiev, yes. This diplomat finally died. He's an old man. Pisa builds a church. Pisa built the church on the rock of our faith.
Your Majesty.
Oh, what a fucking CF down here, man. Can you see if there's anything in this art?
Representing our people.
So do they have that under siege? They don't, and they will help. Control S. So I think they'll, if we go here and then attack Consular Rambaldo. Yeah, the Byzantines are in it with us. Excellent. Oh, we paid though. We paid, and the Hungarians got involved. Fuck. Well, the war got different. Awkward. We need another diplomat because we gotta end that stat where they fucking kill us. What are these guys any good? They're not bad. They're definitely better than the peasant archers. We build them. This is like a theme to a local, like, you know, KAAAA, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri's finest news team. I don't mean that complimentarily. Complimentary? In a complimentary way. Now, Tim with sports. Oh, well, sports are sporty, and Stacy doesn't like me. Stacy with weather. Shut up, Tim. Shut the fuck up. Fucking Tim. Tim's the worst. Oh man, there's somebody on that already. Fucking brigands. Alright, land there. Let's see. Alright. Go take those guys over. Head down to this bridge. Return to port. RTP. This is another news program. This is like the more senior news team at 9. Sitting on your couch, thinking about killing yourself. Here's the news. Too real? Yeah, too real. Pope, what's up? I got something for you. Guess what it is? Guess. Come on, guess what it is. Guess. 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 It's 1,000 florins! That didn't really help. I think I have giftflation. You know what I really need to do is give this away. Belgrade. To the Byzantines. Now it's the Babylon 5 theme. That part where they're like showing pictures of all the people's heads superimposed in space on a really low quality green screen effect. The Babylon Project was mankind's best hope for a piece of action. I'm sorry? Looks like we're gonna get Belgrade this turn. Yeah. King of Spain, that's Leon. Balloon. Oh, wall upgrade, thank you very much. Novgorod on Lithuania, I could give a shit. Alright, so I made a diplomat, right? Go ahead and drop off. And then flee! Go back up Mateo there. Ceasefire. Nice. They think that's generous. I'm into that. Nice. Good job, Katarina. Control S. We should win this though. That's probably unnecessary.
Crossing for battle.
Consular Rambaldo is dead. Take that, Rambaldo.
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
Belgrade falls to us. I'm gonna give this away, but I'm still not. I'm not playing this game as the type of person to sack a town. Any man who conquers a free town and does not destroy it makes a grave error. That's Machiavelli.
Orders. Yes. Orders.
I know it's Machiavelli because I read The Prince.
Orders.
Right, so, why don't you go here? Next turn, Katarina will give this away. And the troops from Belgrade will head west. So maybe we're like 3 turns away from laying siege and taking Zagreb, maybe? Yes. Recruits all around. Not making a lot of money, but we're spending a lot for what it's worth. Paying off the Pope repeatedly, recruiting troops over and over again. We'll get another spear here. Yeah, we'll take an urban. Kyle Urban. Oh. I'm fixing that church, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give it away, so. I am Kyle Urban. Put another shrimp in the Carl Urban Bobby. What? No, I don't even think Carl Urban's Australian. I think he's English. I don't really know. He kind of sounds. He kind of sounds like Crocodile Dundee, doesn't he? Hey, me. It's me, Crocodile Dundee Urban. Urban. Fuck me. How's the Pope feel? Oh, okay. Record low. Hey, look, Pope. I've been thinking about you a lot lately, and I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you with this gift of 3,000 florins. Yeah, nice. I'm definitely getting Popeflation, which is unfortunate. There's brigands here. Next turn. I finished the Great Beer. I punished that beer by finishing it. The Great Beer. The beer from the Great Beer Flood. Take that, brewing company from the place I live. Manitoba? No. Where do I live? Alberta? No. Montana? No. Maine? Maine? Not Chicago. That's where it is. It's not Chicago. I no longer live in is Chicago. I live in is not Chicago. No. The Pope wants a ceasefire. The Pope is not getting a fucking ceasefire. It might last a turn or two. Nice. Gotta try to balance that. I don't care. Well, we've made progress on our Italian campaign. Are you going to be able to find... Yes, you are. Okay, great. Okay, it's an Imperial horde. So we're leaving Belgrade.
Hello, Your Highness.
And we're going to our good friends, the Byzantines. And... no, wrong list. And we're handing over Belgrade. It's a free gift. Take it off my hands, thank you. We're en route.
Yes, Lord.
Excellent work.
Continue tomorrow, my lord.
Katerin,
On my
good job.
way.
I want you to
On my way.
talk to Bruno von
I shall
Hohenstaufen.
approach this delicately.
Let's see if maybe you can bang him.
Orders?
But like on the reg, not like on the sly or anything, just like on the reg bang him. Like, you know, establish a real relationship with him.
Orders.
Don't just be a slut or anything, alright?
March. Orders, my lord.
Alright.
Your orders?
Oh, so much of this is like automatic pilot drudgery, you know?
All ashore.
Hiding
Hiding our forces from enemy eyes.
our forces from enemy eyes, in right next to the town. You know, we are like an inch away from the capital of this province, but no worries, we're hiding. Take a turn off from bribing the Pope. Where's my spy? Here he is. Come over here. Are they hiding anybody? No. No. It's cool. We're not hiding anybody. Though... This guy. Needs to go here. Right, next turn. We're gonna fight at Zagreb maybe next turn. Probably the turn after that, frankly. Now it's a crash test on me, son. Soaring over planets by Utho. Why is there suddenly a classical guitar? Doesn't make any sense thematically. Doesn't make sense. Gathering of the Snob. No. 3,000 florins from the Noble Council. Ooh. Is this the Imperials? It is. What's up, Reich friends? Reich friends! RF. Look, the Fatimans.
Happily, my lord. On my way. Very well. Very well. On my way.
Next turn.
Royal
Move out.
Man.
Who do I face? Approaching, my lord.
We're all together. Kind
March.
of one full stack ish and like 2 half-ish stacks. So we've actually grown in troops throughout the war. Let's go over here.
Without a train.
This is it. That's all that's left of the Venetians. That and this huge navy, but they don't know what to do with it. So, I mean, they should be fucking blockading Venice or something, but they're dumb. So it's just the AI is dumb. There's just no other ways about it.
We march no further today, lord.
Yes. Head north.
My lord.
Okay, recruits all around if we can. Double mining. You know those mines that are like double mines? That's it. That's it. Pope, how you feeling? Two crosses off. 2 knots and crosses. Oh, we've arrived in Hungary. We forgot to move the guy. Got pretty complete maps. We're gonna get the Fatiman map soon too, which will be nice. And that'll uncover a bunch. We haven't met the Quasar Rim. We have not seen anything from Turkey lately. The Seljuk. I guess I'd say Turkey, but it actually looks like the Byzantines are Doing real well there. It's unusual for AI Byzantium to be effective, in my opinion. Burn. Oh, nobody took Burn yet. I'd have thought these expansive Sicilians would have taken it. Troubadours, sure, I'll pay for Troubadours. You want me to pay for the Troubadours, baby? I'll pay for them.
Yes?
The fat mids. My message is, Katerina will blow you if you give her a good map. Thank you. Excellent.
Very well. I shall stop.
All right. There we go. Control S. Here.
Yes. Your will. Yes.
Sorry, Hefwile.
Orders? March. Name thy enemy.
Yep.
My lord. Should we
They're both coming out too. Execute.
Yes? Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet thee. Your will. Yes. Closing for
All right.
battle.
So all three groups there.
Settlement, my lord. As you wish.
We failed the mission, but the Pope doesn't really care that much. Don't let him fool you. It was only one cross. And then, hey, Pope, how are you doing, buddy? It's so lovely to see you.
We cannot this was a good day for our peoples.
Nice. Moving right along. We're like one turn away from destroying them. Then we're gonna be back in Italy, fucking with the Sicilians, I guess, after that. Will we keep Zagreb, or should we give it away? You know, I'm concerned with Italy here. Ragusa seems like a safe keep. I don't know. I don't know. The Byzantines are here. Maybe we'll give it to them? I don't want to make Hungary any stronger. Because that'll threaten the Byzantines, and the Byzantines are my friends. Even though we have some conflicting territorial goals. So maybe I should give Zagreb to them. And keep Ragusa for myself. And give Zagreb away? It's interesting. Ragusa really should be a town, because it's a port. And it should be making as much money as possible. And Zagreb should really be a castle, because it's in a strategic position in between the Holy Romans, the Italians, and the Byzantines. Cease hostilities, he says. You'll be excommunicated, he says. I think we'll give it away. Though the Byzantines have now gone. Here's the English.
Your Majesty.
I'm more interested in getting you married off than anything.
I do not believe until we meet again.
Okay, nobody available.
Royalty.
Investigate.
Here's some baddies. I don't care about agents. Oh, Ajaccio, finally. Oh, and Cagliari. Site of the great disaster of Cagliari many, many years ago. Alright. Light men at arms here. Spearman. Yeah, that's pretty far, so I'm not going to join him up because he won't be able to move. We're going to save the game. We'll just fucking reload if we lose. Matteo, Agostino, Giamaggio. Oh, it's okay, so none of the old men are in charge. Here's Dojo with Salad, and the attacking. He attack. He protect. He eliminate the Venice. Oh, we're gonna butcher them. We paid for it though. We tore them apart, my lord. We're gonna occupy it. the Pope is not pleased. And the Venetians are dead. Alright, so where did the Byzantines go? I don't want to have to cheat, but I have to cheat. Move out of here.
Yes.
Talk to them real quick. I do have a proposition for you, noble ally, and it is I give you this for free because I don't want it. All yours, Francia. Alright. Venice is dead. I didn't even look at the global map when I cheated there. I just wanted to find the Venetian diplomat without having to grope around for him. Possibly take many turns and stuff. A lot of damage. Lots of damage. Lots of damage. You know, lots of damage. Oh wait. Lots of damage. Oof. That's definitely inappropriate. Alright, so E4.
Yes.
Dojo with salad. Less than 2 full stacks remaining after that fight. You can come back this way. You've already moved. Alright, so the Venetians are dead. Congrats. Congrats on killing Venetians. Let's set up all our cities for the next turn. And then we'll save it all up and call it a day. Yeah, getting all my recruits on. So it's Sicily is next. We'll see what we have to do. I mean, obviously we want to take all the southern territories. You know, Naples, Lower Sicilia, Upper Sicilia, Greater. And we don't really want anything else, but we do want to eliminate them because it's in our domination 50 regions list, killing them. So we'll see. We'll see. Jerusalem's on our list, and that's far-fetched. So that's that. The Venetians are dead. The Pope did not excommunicate me, contrary to his many claims. What I want to do next is I want to find a territory and take it, give it to the Pope. Then I want to kill the Sicilians. And then I want to take Rome, make it my capital. And the Pope will be like, what the fuck? And then I'll pay him a bunch of money. And then he'll be like, oh, no problem. And then bam, we're king of Italy. And then that will be the goal of this campaign. We'll see if that ever actually happens. Some other time, next time. I probably will not be back till Monday.